Morning. It's Monday, June 1st. Oh, it just got real bright. Good morning, everyone. Hello, how are you? 2020, my friends. 2020 is a year that we are living in. It is a time, I don't have a lot of words, but I'm gonna continue showing up here. I know out of respect, some people are turning off their social media, and I deeply respect that. I think it makes sense to keep moving. I think it makes sense to keep moving. I'm gonna try and not be flippant about anything in this time. If rest is what you need, I think that's probably really appropriate. But my plan that I have for you today is to do some heavy lifting. It just feels very literal. Things feel heavy, and so we move them. I really come to fitness from its positive effects on my mental health, and so coming to practice today with that in mind, gathering some heavy things. If you have heavy kettlebell, yay. Dumbbells are cool, but I'll give you a beat here. I think the two other big ones are like animal food bag and or kitty litter here. I might do a few reps with this guy today. It's a good 26 pounds in this bag. Also, fabric detergent can be very heavy if one has the cap on there tight. But friends, let's get into this if you're up for it. Good morning, good morning. I see a few of you on there. I am going to actually come down to the floor. We're gonna start in a child's pose position. So, meaning my arms are out long in front of me. The knees can be however wide feels good for you, but I'm gonna rest the head all the way on the floor here. And when you're ready, I'm just going to come forward. So I'm actually gonna tuck my tailbone. Oh, the exposure is so hot. We were bright and then we were dark. I think the lighting is changing in here. Oh, there she goes. There, a little bit. Can you see me? Okay. Back to the floor in that child's pose. As we come forward, I'm just in a plank from the knees. So send it back, send it forward. Very nice here. Child's pose. Again, pressing into the hands in the back side of this position, and then tuck that tailbone forward, just getting a little warm here. If you're up for it, the next time you come forward, let's see if we can pick the knees up off the ground. A full plank here. Picking the knees up. You can put them back down to get back to child's pose, or you can hover them. Your option here. But let's get a few more. Boom. Boom. Yes. Moving. My exposure. This might be a little crazy today. It's doing funny stuff. All right, friends. Let's come back to the floor. A lunge position. So one foot is forward, and I'm gonna bring both hands down to the ground. Knees all the way down here as well. So starting here, just sort of lean into this open hip. And you can sort of feel around, lean forward, lean back. But when you're ready, I'm gonna take my same side arm, I'm gonna reach my elbow towards the ground, and then twist open away from that front leg. Yeah? So bring that elbow back in, twist it open nice and wide. Opening the chest at the top. Let's do two more on this side. Twist it opens and twist it open. Yes, very nice. And when you're ready, Get it set up on the other side. I'm gonna see if this affects. A little more light on the subject. Other side, coming again into that lunge position here. Both of my hands are forward to start. And then let's just get into a little twist. So elbow reaches down and then open chest. Twist it forward, open chest. Going for about 5-ish. There's 3, 4, and 5. Just lighten up some stuff. Good morning, friends. How are you doing? Did you rest? Did you get some rest this weekend? Oh, there's a ton of friends on Facebook. Hey, hi, good morning. Send me a comment, let me know what's going on there. Let's do one more warm-up move. I like this one, the windmill. So I'm going to have toes pointed slightly to the right. Feet, you can adjust how wide this is. You can take it fairly wide or keep it narrow depending on how it feels for you. But that front leg is straight. My left arm's in the sky. So if my toes are to the right, my left arm is in the sky, and I'm just going to hinge down here. Hip goes right out to the side, right front leg stays straight here. And again, let's look at that 5 number. So reach it nice and long. And last one on this side, and then just switch the toes, switch the hand that's reaching up high, and I pull up this. Oh, hi. Oh, Coral. Good morning, Coral. Oh, good morning. Good morning, Angela. Very nice to have you this morning. All right, so I'm gonna balance it out on the other side. If you need to stretch anything else before we get started, don't let me stop you. Bada boom, bada boom. But guess what, guys? Our first 2 moves are on the floor. Some of my classic favorite strength moves. We're gonna load a hip bridge with the weight that we have today, and then get into a floor press. So we'll do one side at a time. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna get into here. So I am going to use, the kitty litter is actually super fantastic for a loaded hip bridge. So we do hip bridges a lot here, right? I'm on the floor, my heels are fairly close to the butt, and I'm lifting the hips off the ground. What does that look like with a little bit of load on it? Well, I tell you, the kitty litter is nice because it sort of disperses across the hips. You can 100% do this with a kettlebell and it totally works. It's just a little more aggressive on the part of your body that it's resting on. So we like the kitty litter for this reason. It can sort of sit on the hips here. Friends, the number is 10. If you're just doing body weight, also great, but going to play with loading this hip bridge. So I'm actually pushing the weight here just off of my hip bone, right at that place where I am driving the hips to the sky there. Yes, kitty litter style. So good. Once you've got 10 there, you can unload it. I'm sorry, the lights are hot. Hot and cold, hot and cold. We've got overcasty light here today. It's a little goofy. Ba-dum-ba. Hip bridges, feeling like you got it? Okay, here is the floor press. Again, dumbbells are great for this, but if you're rocking kettlebells with me, I'm gonna show you the fancy way that we load a kettlebell when we're on the floor to do a floor press. I love the floor press. It's nice and supported. Your elbow's never gonna go past, yay. So I really only have to press from here to here. Awesome. So I'm gonna show you here how we do it in kettlebell land. It's a little less complicated if you have a dumbbell. You can just pick it up. But with a kettlebell that's of some significant weight, I'm actually going to curl in here. Bottom hand grabs the handle, top hand comes on top just to secure it. And I literally roll it on to my body. And I'll keep that supportive hand along until I fully extended it up to the sky. And now I'm just going to bring it down to the floor, nice and controlled. So weight-wise, if you're super heavy, you could just do 5 or 6 reps on each side. If your weights are lighter, of course, you could go for more reps. Yes, more reps. Make your choice there. I would say kitty litter, not easy to floor press. Maybe if you did both at the same time. But I'm gonna balance this out on the other side with my kettlebell. So I don't know if the angle is any better, but I'm gonna roll it onto the body, fully extended overhead here, yes. Dun, dun, dun. My free hand is actually bracing by my side, and I'm just gonna press up for 5 or 6. This is fairly significant. I love, the other piece about the floor press I love is it really forces you to get the core on board, supporting you in that opposite side lift. Make a sense there? Make a sense? So friends, those are our first 2 moves. Loading a hip bridge and then the good old-fashioned floor press. Again, it never goes past your rib cage. The elbow never goes that deep, so it's super protected. It's a place where you can play with heavier weights. I'm going to grab my kitty litter. Round 2, 10 hip bridges. Are you with me? Can you see me? I apologize for the exposure this morning. It's all over the place. But here is 5. Again, strong breath. Squeeze it at the top is the prescription. Yes, we've got just a couple more here. Boom, 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 boom. And very nice. Find that weight for your floor press. The rep number is up to you. Make it something significant. We're gonna do 3 rounds total. So this is round 2. Let's knock it out. I'm doing like 6 presses from the floor. Your add-on, my friends, if you need to dial this up a little bit, add a hollow hold to your floor press. A hollow hold being, we're here, we're nice and long, right? Core engaged. Adding some weight into this system with the hollow hold, the long body. I've got a crazy work to keep this opposite hip on the ground. Yes, ha, so good. This is legit challenging for your trainer. Okay, fantastic. We did 6. We feel good. There's something psychological that happens when we move heavy things. It is one of the things that I love the most. Other side, you guys ready for this? Oh, the floor press with the hollow. I'm gonna try and stay here. See if it will expose from this side. Okay, bells up, body long. Here we go. 6 on this side. Again, trying to keep that opposite side hip down. Whoa. Whoa. And let that press weight go. How you guys doing in there? Moving some things around. My last hip bridge, I'm gonna show you a version that I like to play with. If you have an ottoman nearby or a chair, that would work for this. It's a hip bridge where my shoulders are elevated. So, same dynamics, slightly different angles. I've got this bench, but truly an ottoman where the shoulder blade could be resting up here on the bench, and then I come in and lift the hips up until I'm totally a straight line from shoulder to knee. Yes? So chest comes forward in this one. As I come forward, right, I don't want to just drop the booty down. I want the whole torso to come forward with this one. But if you're with me, it's kitty litter time. We're gonna load this puppy up nice and high at the top. Get settled so it doesn't feel like it's, if you have that heavy weight, make sure it's not sort of cutting into your hip bones. I know that's not pleasant. That's not the point. The point is to use the glutes to drive the hips up to the sky and give it a good squeeze at the top. Bam! Yes. Get 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Fantastic. I'm gonna get rid of that weight. Last set of floor presses. My friends, on your own time, knock it out here. Oh, no, not that one. I almost picked up the 20. Okay, so get that weight nice and locked out overhead. I'm gonna add the hollow, your choice, if you're up for it. Yeah, that's legit, skis. That's totally legit. Fantastic. All right, I'm gonna get 6 on the other side and we will move along to set number 2. Just hitting some of the big strength moves today. Balancing things out. Floor press, other side. Okay. Again, use that breath, friends. Oh yeah. 3 rounds, heavy presses. It feels good. It feels really good. Yes, and yes. 2 more moves from the top. If you're with me, we are going to hit a squat. The heaviest squat that you feel comfortable with. So the thing with going heavy is, if I have gone so heavy that I've lost my form, it's not good. It's not helpful. I like to go to a point where I am safely lifting. So choose your own adventure here. I wish I could see you, but because I can't, make sure you're not putting your body in a position that is beyond its capacity for control. I am in control of the weight that I am going to pick up and squat today. So if you had a kettlebell, you could do a classic goblet hold here, where I'm keeping the weight at the chest, yes, a goblet squat. But if you do have a more organic piece of heaviness, such as the kitty litter here, one of my favorite ways to load it is like creating a shelf right here with the arms and sitting into those heels. Let's get 10 good old squats, friends, yes? So I only want to load up front if I can keep the chest up. If you feel that the chest is starting to dip forward, you could even play with having a little shoulder load, but I think I tend to stay more upright when I have weight on the front side of my body. It's somewhat a personal preference, friends, but make sure you get 10 here. Bam, bam, yes. Good old squats. Everybody's got a squat. Very nice. Squats are we pairing now with a row. So if you have a dumbbell, if you have a kettlebell, I'm just gonna pop it in. Support it on this front leg. Classic supported row. I'm gonna go for 6 here. Boom, boom, boom. On each arm. I would say if your heaviest thing is the kitty litter, grab it sideways with this bent over hinge position. Elbows come straight back. both at the same time. I'm trying to hold it kind of even, straight back. It's the same muscle groups, you guys, but they're working at the same time. The holding on is the hardest part. Creative home workout material. Yes, yes, but I'll give you a second here, just in case you need to balance it out. Balance it out, 6 on each side is what I'm going for. But again, increase those reps. If it feels too easy with the weight that you got, that's the deal. Move number 2, squats and rows. Squats and rows, 10 on my squats. You guys got this? You guys got this? How's it going in there? Oh, friends, I see that there are several friends. It's Monday. We're doing this squat party from the top for 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Some heavy squats, moving weight. It's what we do. It's what we do. Right into those rows. Again, we'll do 3 rounds of these. And then I just got one little finisher set. It's not crazy though. I promise you guys, not cardio today. Zero cardio. Zero cardio. We had a lot of cardio last week. And just going for heavy today. That is the deal. That is the deal. And I wanted to give you guys some time by doing multiple rounds. Just gives you more time to adjust. Maybe you're needing to grab something a little heavier or experimenting with your setup. I love it. It's great. Boom. Take the time that you need. It's not always about just banging it out, right? Movement can be slow and thoughtful. Or a crazy maniac on a timer. A little bit of both. Yeah, that's usually the balance I am trying to strike. Final set squats here. I'm sorry, Olive. She's very confused about what I'm doing with her shit. Let's do this. 10 reps on your squat. Chest stays nice and tall the whole time. Strong breath brings me back to standing. 8er, 9er, 10er. Yes. 6 and 6 rows, or double it up if that's what you're working with. 4, 5, 6, and just gonna balance it out here. Okay, friends, we've covered 3 rounds of 4 very fundamental strength moves. Well done. Here is your I don't even want to say icing. I just want to say part 3. It's part 3. Rounds 1 and 2, very foundational. This is just a little bit of extra single leg work. You know I like to work the single legs. Do you have an ottoman, perhaps a chair, a step, something that you can put your rear foot on? We're going to do some Bulgarians. I call them bulgies, but also it's just the rear foot is elevated. It's a split squat stance, and I like laces down. That is my preference. If that does not feel good to you, you can tuck the toe. But I will say, most commonly, the foot isn't out far enough. Usually this stance is too narrow, and the knee, I know you like the bogies, Angelos. So make sure, and here's another one actually that I have, I've been seeing float around actually a lot on the internet, is to set it up at the bottom, especially when you don't have weight. You could bring it all the way down to the floor. It's also a good test. The height of the thing that you're split squatting with here, but I want to be able to not just drive through this heel, but I'm trying to put pressure, I'm trying to press in to the top side of the back foot. By making the back leg active, we should feel a nice long stretch along that quad. Yes? So coming in here, if it makes sense to get set up on the ground, that front leg is about 90 degrees, and I'm just going to, again, press into that back foot to come up to standing. If you are on team heavy today and you've got some load to work with, oh yes, load your Bulgarian. So play with the body weight if this is not a familiar move. But Team Rebecca is going to load it on the opposite side. We're gonna go for 6 here. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. 3s, 4s, 5s, and 6. Bam. Rah. Take a little breather. Take a little breather. Set it up on the other side. I'll bring a little cushion in, you guys. All about the cushion in the life. If you know this about me as a trainer, put the soft things down or trip over them. Other side for 6. Are you with me? Are you with me? Let's do this. Ba-bum. Again, you can find that setup all the way on the ground. My knee's all the way on the floor here. Pressing into that back knee, 90 degrees here. Yes, I think we'll load it. I think we'll get 6 in. Boom. 4s, the 5s, and the 6s. Yes. Beautiful. Okay. Here's something to play with. If you have this ottoman or chair or bench, whatever it is, here is something to play with. Your plank. 2 versions. Version A, planking from the top. Version B, put the feet up for your plank. Either way, I only got 4 loaded. Loading it is intense. Loading it is very intense. I would say 4 is a beautiful number. 4 is a very beautiful number. But let's get this quick plank in. And by quick, I mean we're gonna do a whole minute. I usually throw 30 seconds at you guys, but a whole minute of plank. So if that sounds like, oh God, I don't know if I could do that, go for the hands on box version. If you're like, oh, no, I could do something today. I'm gonna say, let's put the feet up on the box and try and find that straight line there, friends. I'm gonna start my watch in 3, 2, 1 minute, holding that plank here. You could be on the fists, you could be on the hands, but we're changing up the angle. We're changing up the angle. What? Yes, just a slightly different challenge for your plank. My current challenge is to look at my stopwatch and hold plank at the same time. Can I do it? Can I do it? Yes. Okay, we're almost halfway there. Did I mention we're gonna do this for a minute? Solid in the core, friends. You got this. Stay in it. Stay in it to win it. You've got 20 more seconds here. Solid, solid. You can think about pulling up the kneecaps, pressing the floor away. You're doing excellent. You've got here 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah. Ooh, we we'd like a long plank, a long plank. Shake out those wrists, shake out anything else that's a little tight from that round. And let's do one more set of each. Yes, Bulgarians, no rush at all, but one foot is on that rear elevated situation. Maybe it's 4 reps. Maybe it's 3.5 reps. Also, really great. I'm gonna go for a 6-ish, but I would rather it be slow and thoughtful than just knocking it out. Not what we're going for today. Slow and heavy. Slow and heavy is sometimes the best stuff, friends, the best stuff. But do let me know in the comments if you have any questions about this. Otherwise, I'm gonna just get into it here. Find that setup, front leg. Again, we don't want the knee falling forward. We want to be solid in the heel. Boom, and that back leg. Use the breath. 4, 5, oh yeah. 6, bam. If you need a rest between the legs, I would say you're probably doing it right. Boop, boop. Catch that breath. We'll hit the other side here. Don't worry, I'll give you plenty of time before we hit that plank. Oh yeah, that's still there. Okay, great. Finding that setup. Again, take your time here, driving through the front heel. Boom, 5, and 6. Girls, power in the legs. So strong, my friends. So glad to have you this morning. Holy Monday. Guys, I'm feeling better already. Like I said, moving my body is number one for me. It's a mental health thing. It's the staying healthy up in the brain. That is one of the hardest things to do. This is what does it for me. If this is not what you need right now, mad respect. But if you are with me, the final challenge of your Monday, 1 minute planking either from the top, but not right, squeezing the crap out of that thing. The thing being your butt, or hands on the ground, feet elevated. We've got 1 minute here. Are you ready, friends? We go in 3, 2, 1 minute on the clock. Hold in that plank, nice and solid. So breathing is crucial here. A lot of people get excited about their planks and forget the long part. We need the oxygen to keep flowing. Sometimes in through the nose, out through the mouth is helpful, especially holding an extra long isometric move like a foot elevated plank. You're doing great though. So good, friends. Let's see if I can do my fancy one-handed trick. Oh, you're much more than halfway. Solid straight line. So good, keep breathing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You've got this. It's just 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 minute. Plank is done. Very nice, friends. Again, I know. Oh, Tara, what's up? Hi, how are you? OMGs. So good to see you, friend. Are you back in the States? What a funny time, what a funny place, but I will continue to show up here to move the bodies. I love you all very much, and we have things to change. We have things to work on, it is apparent, and yeah, I'm going to continue to show up. I feel like this is my work that I do that gives me purpose. I hope you feel empowered to go out and do the things that you know that you're able to do and supposed to be doing right now. Yeah, that's all I got with this morning. But I wish you all such a good day, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Yes? Okay, great.